Welcome back to Autism at Home, brought to you by us at Early Autism Project Malaysia through our non-profit initiative, The Hope Project. My name is Jochebed Isaacs, and it's great to see you again. This is part 6 of the Play series. So far, we have introduced you to developmental milestones of play, interactive play, toy play, sensory play, and independent play. Today, we will learn all about imaginative play. So what is imaginative play? If you ever pretended to call your friends with a plastic cup and string or feed pretend food to your teddy bears, then you were engaging in imaginative play, right? Imaginative play is sometimes interchangeably used with pretend play. Technically speaking, pretend play refers to more action-based, realistic activities like pretending to feed a doll milk. This is also known as symbolic thinking. When we use symbols, we use something to stand for something else. This sort of simpler, action-based play is more visible in 18 to 24-month-olds. Between ages 2 to 3, that symbolic thinking becomes more sophisticated. The objects a child uses starts to look less and less like what they're supposed to be, like that example of plastic cups as phones. Pretend play is a prerequisite to imaginative play. Imaginative play is more complex and typically develops by about 3 years old. It can involve full scenarios, characters, role plays. At first, the child may begin by simulating scenarios and routines they experience every day, like going to the grocery store. As they get older, their imaginative play starts to go beyond the bounds of their own experience. Suddenly, they're superheroes on a mission, having a pool party with Barbie, or staging intense dinosaur battles. It's an exciting period, and the possibilities are endless. For the purposes of this lesson, we will use the word imaginative play throughout. So why is it so important to develop imaginative play in children? Imaginative play is different from any other play because of how much language and social skills children need to use to imagine scenarios and decide how to respond to them. They often assume various characters and must predict what others would think and would feel. The skill of imagination is also not limited to just childhood. Adults constantly use our imagination to help us invent new things, solve problems, enjoy a book or movie, understand others' perspectives, make plans, come up with ideas, and think creatively. Many children also play imaginarily together. So inevitably, they're going to run into conflicts and disagreements, which will require them to take turns, compromise, and sometimes cope when the play doesn't go how they want. But what about children with autism? Considering how much language and social skills are needed, are they able to learn imaginative play? As we say time and time again on Autism at Home, autism is a spectrum. And so there's a huge spectrum as well in imaginative play. Some children on the spectrum have colorful imaginations and have no issue coming up with fantasy stories on their own. However, some children have more limited language and social skills and will continue to find it hard to pretend play. They may benefit more from other types of more structured plays like toy and sensory play, which do not require the language and creativity of imaginative play. So, a prerequisite to teaching imaginative play is for a child to have good imitation skills, have some expressive language skills, at least speaking in short phrases, if not sentences. There are actually many different strategies you can use to teach a child imaginative play, and each strategy can be broken down into smaller steps if you need to. Firstly, observe what your child already likes and use that as a starting point. This not only increases the likelihood they're going to like what you have to show them, it doesn't overwhelm them with needing to learn multiple play at once. For example, if your child likes slides at the playground, let's pretend mommy's legs are a slide. For children who have some pretend actions already, try increasing the complexity. So for example, a child who can push a car along and say vroom, we can pretend the car has broken down and needs to go to a mechanic. Or if they like to feed their toys pretend food, expand into pretend drinks, or buying food from a shop. They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. So expose your child to new experiences as often as you can. Most children follow everything their parents do, from trying to wear their parents' shoes, glasses, pretending to talk on the phone, and the list goes on. Read storybooks about superheroes saving the day, or fairies and princesses in faraway castles. Visit the zoo, go to the beach, or spend the day at the theme park. Children tend to recreate and mimic what they see in their real life. Imaginative play, by definition, is the process of recreating something you've seen before. So when teaching your child a new imaginative play, be sure not to try and teach it until you know your child has seen it, whether in real life, in videos, or in books. For example, you can't play "the floor is lava" if your child doesn't understand what lava is. But that is easily fixed with pictures and videos. Finally, get them kids' versions of adult things to make the experience more real. Keys, phones, shopping carts, building blocks. As they grow older, introduce versatile, less obvious play objects. A cardboard box can be a rocket ship or a bus. A blanket can be a cape or a flying carpet or even a field of snow. Ideas rarely come out of nowhere with no inspiration whatsoever. So don't be a spectator on the sidelines. Play with your child, expand on their ideas, ask them questions, get them to problem solve. You could even try disagreeing with them sometimes. So they need to figure out how to find a win-win solution for you both.
Pop quiz. Let's look at these case studies and have a think on what type of imaginative play is most suitable for the child. Michael is a 2-year-old child who is not interested in pretend play, but loves sensory play. He likes sticking his hands in pasta and Play-Doh. What would be a suitable pretend play to introduce to him? Pretending to drink tea from a plastic cup, feed spaghetti to a teddy, push your stroller, or talk on a plastic cup phone. The best answer is B, feeding spaghetti to a teddy. Because Michael already likes sensory play like pasta, maybe we can show him how to feed a teddy with pasta. Mia's mom has planned a super spy game and gives Mia a water gun, telling her it's a laser gun. Mia does not seem to know what to do with it and tosses it on the floor. What can Mia's mom do? Ask Mia to try again, explain what a laser gun is, watch a video about super spies, or try a different game. The answer is C. Watch a video about super spies. Watching a video of the super spies using laser guns might be the fastest way to show Mia what to do compared to trying to explain it in words to her.
Now it's your turn. Assess what stage of imaginative play your child is at. Are they doing simple, action-based pretend play, or are they already doing more complex imaginative play? Then try selecting 1 or 2 new imaginative play ideas to introduce and try out with your child. You can download a list of imaginative play ideas from our Autism at Home article, which has some really nice recommendations based on your child's age. Thank you so much for watching our lesson on imaginative play. We are coming up to the final lesson in our play series, Games and Sports. So if you haven't already, do check out our free online resource platform, Autism at Home, which has all the articles and necessary downloadables for you. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, Facebook to stay updated. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.